Let's get into it. Greetings and welcome to the SwagHer Daily Brief, produced by Arya T.M. Davis, and I'm your host, Fancy. This is news for anybody holding grief and gratitude in the same hand today. Before we get into it, if you're not already doing it, hit like on this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to SwagHer's YouTube so you never miss a brief. Now let's get into today's stories. Excuse me. First up, a story that's personal for me. DeQuarius Smith, known as DQ to the people who loved him, was a childhood friend of mine, particularly my brother's friend, but I got to know him. In December 2022, Baton Rouge police found him shot 3 times in the 2300 block of Sherwood Street, once behind the ear, once in the neck, once in the temple. His mother, Latina Maxie, had just fed him lunch and sent him on his way hours earlier. His case went cold. Last month, a federal jury convicted 2 men, Calvin Kemp and Chavez Roblard, of wire fraud and aggravated identity theft for secretly taking out 4.325 million in life insurance policies on Aquarius and 2 other people without their knowledge in the months before he was killed. Kemp told insurance companies he was a record label CEO scouting policies for his artists. Robillard was named sole beneficiary and tried to collect on 4 of those policies after Aquarius died. Neither man has been charged in his murder, and his killer has never been found. His mother says she isn't done fighting. She wants to know if the men who profited off her son's death had anything to do with what happened to him, which is rightfully so, in my opinion. My thoughts: Aquarius was somebody before he was a court exhibit. I knew him through family members. What guts me isn't just that he's gone, it's that somebody put a price on his life and cashed in while his mother was still setting a place for him at the table. Predators don't always look like predators. Sometimes they look like the people telling your son they're going to help him. They're going to help him make it. I'm sorry. Has someone you loved ever gotten close to people who fell off to you? Did you say something? Tell me in the comments. I didn't answer this on my on TikTok when I was talking about it, but I would actually have to say yes. I know there has been instances of that, and I do say something. I may not immediately say something, but I most definitely will say something if the feeling starts to get to me. Like becomes too profound. But sometimes I might be a little hesitant because you don't want to offend somebody or make it seem like they're incapable of making their own decisions, but you want to look out for the people that you love. Next, a story about paying it forward. Tuskegee to Harvard. Janae Dewberry graduated magna cum laude from Tuskegee University in May with a degree in English, then got accepted into Harvard's Graduate School of Education. Harvard offered her generous financial aid, but she still had a tuition gap standing between her and that acceptance letter. Tyler Perry heard her story and covered what was left. Janae posted her thanks on Instagram, calling him a true light in the Black community. She said Tuskegee gave her the foundation, and Harvard is just the next chapter built on top of it. My thoughts: this is what it looks like when success reaches back instead of just reaching up. Tyler Perry didn't just cut a check. He closed the gap that keeps too many of our brightest out of the rooms they've already earned a seat in. Janae reminded us why the foundation matters. Mother Tuskegee will always be the root. Who's the person that invested in your education or your dream when you couldn't see how you pull it off yourself? Tell me about them below. Now, when I did this on TikTok, I not TikTok, but on TikTok, I shared how when I was trying to get through community college, my employers at the time actually gave me a loan that allowed me to cover my tuition to get back into school, and I was grateful for that. But I also think I need to recognize two very important people I feel like have contributed to my dreams, and that would be my brother Darius and Jarmel, who is our VP of marketing. Just I appreciate all the ways that they've supported the magazine in the past and continue to do so. That really means a lot to me because sometimes we're bootstrapping, so those contributions really help. Last story today is a sweet one, literally. Jam Vino, the wine-infused gourmet jam created by celebrity chef Laureus Rogers, just landed a nomination in QVC's 2026 Customer Choice Food Awards and a brand new category, Best Pantry Brand. Voting is open now through August 12th, and it's a fan-driven, meaning it's on us. Jam Vino's already been on The View, Good Morning America, and in Hollywood Celebrities Gifting Suites. Now it's up against some of QVC's biggest names for this new title. A black woman built a whole new category out of jam and wine, and now she's asking her community to show up the same way she's shown up in the kitchen. That's not just a vote, that's word of mouth becoming market share. This is how we turn support into shelf space. Have you tried Jam Vino yet? And are you casting that vote before August 12th? Let me know below. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you catch every brief. That's the SwagHer YouTube channel, by the way. My sources for today were WAFB, The Griot, and BlackNews.com. Tickets for the Black Women of the Future dinner are live on Eventbrite right now. It's SwagHer Magazine's celebration of this year's Black Women of the Future anniversary issue honorees happening at Vibe Restaurant and Lounge in Silver Spring, Maryland. If you want to be in a room full of women building the kind of legacy we talk about on this brief every day, grab your seat before it's gone. Details and registration are on Eventbrite. And while you're at it, like this video, share with someone who needs to be in that room, and subscribe to SwagHer Magazine's YouTube for more spotlights like this one. That's your SwagHer Daily Brief for Monday, August 3rd. I'm Fancy. This brief was produced by Arya T.M. Davis. Stay visible, stay grounded with SwagHer. Peace and blessings.